What's up, everyone? Sean here with BlueRidgeSilverhound. Hope everyone's having a splendid start to your day. Well, yeah, we're a little bit early for this one, but heck, I think it's worth a conversation because there comes the conversation, right, that we're about ready to do here. Second, there's going to be some speculative talk, all right? That'll probably end up making its way around the community on social media and all that great stuff. But most importantly, all right, it's going to come up with a very, very awesome coin that we're going to see released in approximately 4 years and 7 months. 4 years and 7 months. Yeah, that's how freaking early we are talking about. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It's the semi Bicentennial commemorative coin program, which has not been passed through legislation yet, but there is an actual official law that goes into it. So what exactly is I'm just going to call it the semi-Q program. All right, what exactly is the semi-Q program? Well, as its name kind of indicates, it's the 250th anniversary of our country. Legitimizing the 250th anniversary of our country. As you guys know, there was a bicentennial program that came out in 1976. All right, as of today, it's one of the most popularly spotted coins and change that predates the statehood quarters series, well, by a long time. 20 plus years, and some would even say that it is truly the first originating straight to circulation commemorative coin to have been released by the U.S. Mint. Okay, allegedly. So, some people will kind of, dispute that somehow, some way, but it is what it is. So I mean, in case you missed it, here's an actual picture of the 200th anniversary bicentennial quarter with the drummer boy reverse. Yeah, you guys know this coin. A lot of you are still picking this out of change. I know a lot of people are actually assembling full rolls of these. I'm not really sure if they're worth a lot of money, but they're just a really cool coin. Even I like them. If I see one in change that is in exceptional condition that's worth pulling out of change, yeah, I'll keep it. They don't have a tremendous lot of value, except for extremely high graded examples out there. Your registry sets will want some of those, I guess, was it Mid-State 69 examples, I believe, is a thing. And those are many thousands of dollars. That's a conversation for another time, which I think I've talked about that at one point. Probably did. But yeah, we've had a lot going on since. We've had a 10-year program of the statehood quarter series. We had a 1-year program of the territories that included Washington, D.C. And then we switched over to the America the Beautiful series of quarters. And then finally, after that program had ended last year, all right, we are here. We are to the American Women's Series quarters. And to kind of recap things, this is a short series that goes from 2022 to 2025, which is a 4-year series, 5 coins per year. Okay, and then 2026 is going to be the 250th anniversary. Now, what I wanted to do was talk about the particular bill. I'm not going to screenshot it because it's on congress.gov. It's a website that you can see all the bills on there that is going to go through legislation, not just coins, but everything else as well. This is the type of thing that could get a little bit too political, so I'm going to kind of back off on that. That's really not my business, and it doesn't interest me to get into politics talk. But the bill in question, I'm going to go ahead and kind of type it out the best I can at the bottom of the screen. So that way, if you wanted to, you could go onto the website, type it in, and see it for yourself. Is the H.R.4429, and it's called the Semi-Quincentennial Commemorative Coin Program, or Coin Act, rather. It's an actual act, so they're going to try and act on it. But this particular bill was introduced to the House on July 13th, 2021, and it's still sitting in limbo. Okay, probably in a great big giant stack of other bills that has to go through, go through the House Committee on Financial Services. Yeah, pretty crazy. But just to let you guys know, there are contents in this bill that kind of roadmap what they want to produce. Okay, and this is quite interesting. There's some interesting stuff in here. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about it. This bill directs the Department of the Treasury to mint and issue the following coins. Now, pay close attention. Are some of these going to be going out into circulation? Are they going to be strictly a program or coin or selective coins that are only going to be made available through the U.S. Mint? This is where the speculation comes in, and possibly a lot of fun. We could kind of kind of imagine what in what capacity we'll see these coins. So the first one is a $25 face value gold coin, and it says coins with a S at the end. So that could be an uncirculated along with a proof, and then maybe some other strange kind of funky alternative strike in there. Maybe a burnished or some crap like that, reverse proof. There will also be $2. This is a strange one. $2.50 face value of silver coins. So they're going to make a silver coin, and again, they did $2.50. Everything starts with 2.5, right? So this will kind of provide a little insight of what particular circulation denomination is going to be affected the most. $2.50 face value silver coins. Could this be a commemorative? I don't know. I think in the perfect world, I would be all about seeing a silver coin going directly into circulation as kind of a chase piece. I think that would be like a real good feather in the cap to offer something like this. But knowing the costs associated with putting silver and gold coins into circulation, I just don't see that happening. There will also be 25-cent clad coins, which are copper nickel. All right, so I would imagine they're going to run the gamut of the various different types of strikes, though, and then there will be a circulation issue as well. And then there is also going to be proof silver coins, $2.50 face value, excuse me, to commemorate the 250th anniversary of the establishment of the U.S. The designs of the coins shall be emblematic of the semi-quincentennial anniversary of the establishment of the United States of America and celebrate 250 years of our nation. God, I hope they don't screw that up. I really do not hope. They knocked it out of the park with an otherwise very, very basic but very symbolic image of the drummer boy reverse on the last iteration for the 200th anniversary. They cannot possibly F this up. On each coin, there shall be, okay, and here's some of the things that are going to be included onto the coin. A designation of the value of the coin, which is no-brainer. This is cool. An inscription of the years 1776 to 2026. So we're going to have another dual date kind of coin, the same that we had on the Bicentennial. And, of course, the inscriptions of the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and US of A, United States of America, and E Pluribus Unum will be on the coins. Treasury may issue coins under this bill only during the period beginning on January 1st, 2026 and ending on December 31st, 2026. All sales of coins issued shall include a surcharge as prescribed by this bill. All surcharges received by Treasury from the sale of such coins shall be paid to the America 250 Foundation to fund the restoration, rehabilitation, and interpretation of units of the U.S. National Park System and its related areas. That's cool. I like that. As a legacy of the semi-quincentennial commemoration. All right, so that's what we have information-wise on this particular bill. I mean, a lot to get excited here. Okay, we didn't unwrap a lot of like kind of crazy things. I think the oddball thing is the $25 face value gold coin, along with the $2.50 silver. Is quite strange. It's a strange denomination. If you looked outside the scope of the 250th anniversary, of course, there's a reason why they did $25 and $2.50. We're going to see a dual date on there as well. And I can imagine because they're only going to be promoting and selling this particular issue on the US Mint website from January to the end of December, is that they are planning on marketing the bull crap out of this thing and offering every single conceivable product that they can to grab as much cash as they can. Because based off of the current market trends for some of the enrollments, and by the way, if there's going to be an enrollment on any of this stuff come 2026, and you guys are going to hear about it probably months preceding the beginning of January 2026 for US Mint product. If there's going to be enrollment, I would highly suggest that you sign up for it. Okay? Yeah, I'm giving you guys a 4-year warning. Whether you want it or not, a 4-year warning on what is probably going to be one of the most epic coin programs of recent memory. Because are we going to be around for a tricentenary, which is 300 years? I don't know. I don't know. That's another 54 years from this date right here. I will be 100 years old, or pretty damn close to it. So yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. I don't anticipate that this will be a dud by any stretch. I would expect that every single coin being sold by the US Mint is going to be bonkers. And if we're kind of like, if we're deep diving into some of the symbolism and some of the other things that they could possibly do, I mean, can you imagine the $25 gold coins having a mintage of only 25,000 pieces, which seems reasonable. I don't think they'll do a coin with a mintage of only 250. That would just seem a little bit too narrow. Plus, it'll make a lot of people upset if they offered some sort of strange kind of thing for that. Could this be the first kind of like series where we see a bimetal type of deal, kind of like how Canada has its toonies, which has the ring and then the brass core. Will we see something like that for the US? I don't know. I mean, it'd be pretty neat because I would envision that they could get really creative with bimetal coins. But at the same time, do we really need it? Bimetal coins, I think, is more better suited on higher denomination type stuff. And the people up in Canada actually do use their toonies, whereas here we have a hard time using anything larger than a quarter denomination, like 50-cent pieces. Nobody touches. And then there's a lot of folks that don't even know what a 50-cent piece looks like, a Kennedy or Franklin half dollar or something to that effect. But yeah, this is going to be an incredible program. Of course, as far as where it's sitting at, in the House committee, it's still introduced for its status. It hasn't passed the House, it hasn't passed the Senate, hasn't even gone through to the president to sign, and it's not even a law. This is a bill that's been sitting in a stack of other bills since July of last year, 2021. But they have to submit these bills so far in advance because sometimes it could take a few years for some of these bills to finally get passed. So that's why they did it. And then I would imagine that they're going to spend the better part of the next, I would say, after it's been passed, because why would they not want to pass this? I mean, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that there will be a sizable event for the 250th anniversary of the U.S. But, this is going to be something that's going to take, after it becomes law, easily a year and a half, 2 years between conceptualization, design work. They're probably going to do something really cool, like, do a design competition out there. So that's going to take a long time to get some of those in. And by the time 2026 rolls around, they're going to be primed to go. They're going to start, doing dye work and, all that great stuff. And, that's kind of how this whole thing goes. The American Women's Series of Quarters, I think was passed a number of years ago before it was finally, before the wheels started turning to getting these things done. But that's why I wanted to talk about. Would love to hear your thoughts. Was there anything specific that you guys would like to see for the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Coin Act program? It will be a lot of fun. This is going to be an incredibly fun program, and hopefully the U.S. Mint quality is a notch above what it is today. Although people are enjoying finding the coins with the die chips and all sorts of strike throughs and things like that. This will be just a fun kind of program to kind of, supplement the old original bicentennial coin of 1976. Well, that's going to go ahead and do it, guys. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next coin video. You guys take care now. So long.